What's up, table tennis nerds, and welcome back to the Limittless channel. This is week 12, part 2 of my Road to 1550 TTR series. Training with Mathias here in Saarbrücken, and here you can see the current state of my forehand topspin. And here we do backhand topspin against backspin for warm-up. And this, guys, will also be a long episode. It will be over 13 minutes, several training sessions in one episode. Please let me know if you like this format more. Then I will do this more often and not do shorter episodes. So the next exercise is an irregular one. I have to receive a long serve, which is still something I'm working on a lot because it was one of my weakest things in my game. If you follow me, you know that already. And I have to topspin here in Mathias' backhand here, pendulum serve, a long one. I have to return it. He kept mixing up, of course, the serves. I never knew which one he was doing. And then, I have to topspin into his backhand, and he can block wherever he wants. Very good irregular exercise. Make sure you check out the video Mathias did on irregular exercises. Very good one. I use all of the exercises he mentioned in the videos, the two videos he did about irregular and regular exercises. So here I have to push short, then topspin parallel, topspin diagonal. So here parallel, diagonal. And then the last one I have to step around and finish with a parallel forehand topspin. And here he explains a step I really didn't know about. As you can see, it's not just stepping around, it's also another short step that you do to, one, generate more power, and two, be able to get back into the middle of the table to receive the next ball. Mathias did a whole technique video on this one, so make sure you check this out on the channel. It helps so much, and it wasn't hard to integrate that. At least in the exercises, I already could integrate it pretty fast, and you will always be able to see this in this video here, because from this day on I trained this in every session. It makes a big difference in both creating of power and the footwork. You're just back much faster. Next session here, Mittelbach. And this was a crazy session. I loved it because I picked 5 exercises, and I asked Amelie if she wants to go crazy and play a ton of exercises and put the timer on 5 minutes for every exercise, and she was down. So as you can see, this was great. We started with we played 1 hour and 20 minutes of exercises. So much fun. So here's 2-2. We started with this one, if I'm not mistaken, and she's a very consistent blocker. So it's of course it's very good to play exercises with her. Here you can see her doing it. Very good and consistent player she is. And I think that's also mainly because as a youth player she had good coaches and good training, and you can just see that in her consistency and technique. So yeah. Next one is this is the one you saw before that I played with Mathias, where I have to topspin in her backhand and she can block wherever she wants. This is a hard exercise. If you do this, don't block like all the way to the left side of the table and next ball all the way to the right side of the table. It's very hard to do this, and this is not an exercise meant to make your partner look bad, but to make it harder for him. He cannot plan, and you have to move a lot. So this is a footwork exercise, and also an exercise that transfers well to the game, because you can never plan what your next ball will be. Here my favorite exercise: backhand, middle, backhand, and forehand side. Guys, I'm not lying. I messed up to record, but I had probably the longest streak ever playing an exercise in my life. I don't know how long it was, but then I asked Emily, hey, can I just record one more? And what you recently saw, I recorded this in one try, but honestly, I think I went 1 minute 30 or even longer without a single mistake. It was really great feeling. It's almost like meditating, just being in the moment and playing these exercises. yeah, again, Amelie very consistent also here. Very good exercise. I love it. The mixture between backhand, forehand, and the footwork over the whole table. It's great. This was, we opened with the backhand diagonal, then second ball also diagonal with the forehand, and then what I mentioned before, the step that I learned from Matthias, for the parallel ball to get the power and get back to the middle of the table way earlier than if you don't do the step and you're totally lost. Also, very cool exercise. I enjoyed this a lot. And it's also very good to, if you did this parallel topspin with the forehand, so this one, and then your partner can block, your partner can counter topspin. It's really cool. So you get from a oh look, what a beast. she's attacking, counter topspinning. Really good, really good. Nice job, Emily, definitely. So yeah, you go from a regular exercise to irregular exercise in the same exercise, and yeah, I love it. As you can see here too, we end up in a rally from this same exercise, and then we did the same one I did day before with Matthias. Sorry, it was the same day, just in the morning with Matthias, the first session you saw. So a short push, then a parallel. Here's the push, parallel topspin into the backhand, and then the next ball will be diagonal and then parallel again. So push, parallel against backspin, diagonal, parallel, and then it's free playing again. Regular exercise turning into irregular one. Yeah, and also here during these exercises, I could already, when I analyzed it, see that the forehand topspin looked better and definitely an improvement there. Very happy about that. Took me a long time. If you want me to make a video on what made the biggest difference in the development of a more loose forehand topspin and more loose game altogether, just let me know. And here we're playing sets. That's it, guys. I hope you liked the scenes from the game. This was hands down one of my favorite training sessions so far in my journey. So, next training session with Matthias here already. And as you can see, this is still part of the warm-up. I like how the forehand topspin looks here. A lot of body engagement. And the way my arm travels is also okay. It's consistent. It looks stable. It's not super slow. I must say my topspins against backspin, I just cannot get them fast. I don't know. Matthias says it's no problem. I should just stick to more spinnier, slower topspins for now. But this is definitely something I want to learn as quick as possible. So the exercise we play here, as you can see, I have to serve. Matthias pushes 2 parallel forehand topspins, and then I have to go for parallel backhand topspin, which had a lot to do with timing. That was the reason I messed it up for the first few once I tried, but then Matthias explained me the timing. Again, here's a video on this too, timing on backhands, parallel backhand balls, and what's the difference between parallel and diagonal ones. Definitely check this one out. And I love it. The feeling of playing a parallel backhand ball, I love it. It's one of my favorite parts about table tennis. And it's already a staple of the game. As you can see here, to return spinny balls are almost like Matthias puts, it's not a counter topspin that he does, but he puts topspin into his blocks, as you can see here in most of them. And to return this with a topspin again, also this is something I couldn't do not too long ago, but now I have the feeling for it. It slowly starts getting there, so also something I really enjoy. Lately I feel that all the training is finally having a big impact on my skills on the table, playing freely, and that's cool. That's cool. I mean, I'm somebody, I would never give up. I learned this in martial arts. I did this for decades and never gave up. Always kept training. So my mentality is, anyways, you cannot break me in this regards. But it's so cool when finally things come together and you, especially I'm super self-critical when it comes to skill development and skills. I always want to get better. So, but at the moment I just enjoy that I got better. I can feel it myself that I got better. So sometimes you just have to enjoy, not always be too hard on yourself, and then keep going from there. So what do we have here? Yeah, now Matthias played me one, almost. Now Matthias played me 1 or 2 balls in the forehand, so irregular exercise again. I didn't know how many balls in the forehand. Here is the second one this time, and then I have to do the same finish with a parallel ball. Now return serves. Yeah, that's also the feeling. It's crazy to develop that feeling. Of course, in the backhand, I want to flip as much as possible, attack as much as possible. And in the forehand, I want to push short, which is not the easiest task. But yeah, training it. And Matthias is mixing up the serves, of course. He tries to mimic the serves my opponents in the lower leagues will do. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you subscribe and see you in the future episodes.